Hi there YouTube, Musical Aviator here. It's not foggy in Melbourne today, that's bushfire smoke. It's thick, it's 2,000 metre visibility in smoke haze. That's what we're seeing here. So operational information, low visibility procedures are in place. RVR for runway 16, not available. ILS limited to category 1. High intensity approach lighting and runway lighting. Runway visibility, runway 16 is 850 metres and 1200 metres at the midpoint. And runway 27, 840 metres. Smoke fumes, cloud 300, temperature 14. Welcome to very smoky Melbourne. Smoke like drizzle, moderate drizzle 300, 500 smoke. And if you can tell, I'm having some issues with some allergies, so we'll get the old throat lozenges stuck in there. I'm already high on antihistamine. Anyhow, let's describe what we're going to do today, because we're going to be flying the Milkrun in a Boeing 747. And last Wednesday was New Year's Day 2020. And I flew on a real Boeing 747 on this very flight. Qantas 438 from Melbourne to Sydney. Visibility was a little bit better than this, although we did have some bushfires off in the distance. On the Wednesday we did have a bushfire at Hanging Rock, and some 10 kilometres out that direction was a rather large looking bushfire that was putting a plume of smoke into the air. And of course now we have this kind of ubiquitous haze fog layer of fumes and smoke. It's pretty bad. Hi there Nick, joining us in Perth. I do need to start the restream chat because we are also broadcasting onto Facebook and on Twitch. So in a couple of seconds I'll be able to see the Facebook and Twitch people. Hi there. I hope you're well. I hope you're not suffocating in the smoke. And I hope that all of your property, lives and so on are all safe. Let's jump on. I've got a 747 to boot up. As you can probably hear, the ground power is on. We can see the availability of that. We'll click on the battery. Brake source comes up. And there we are. Love that sound. Mark. Hi there Mark Lewis, how are you doing? Good to be back in 2020. Okay, FS actions. We want to chuck in the, let's see, 0 fuel weight. Today we have every seat full. Everybody's got about 7 to 8 kilograms of bags on average. Not much checked in luggage. A lot of the people are flying straight back to Melbourne once they get to Sydney. So payload 20,209. 0.495. Set. And the fuel 26.8. There we go. Happy New Year to you also, MD Hewitt. When you look outside my house right now, you see about that much visibility, which is to say, that isn't fog, that is smoke haze. We can't see the actual red fires or flames in the simulator, but I haven't seen any of that this year either. Only the smoke. Oh yeah, it's that time of year. Air data time of year. Okay, we're coming out of Melbourne. Let's turn on the IRS. Emergency lights go on. Checks. Be quite difficult to even see the taxiway centre lines, and I know for a fact that there are a couple of aircraft sitting at the terminal. Can't even see the terminal from here, never mind the aircraft sitting at it. When I loaded up the sim, there were 3 aircraft over there. I've also got that 330 just next to us. Cool. Let's go ahead and chuck in ACARS. And just waiting on the actual GPS. Just do the overhead flow. Fine. Click that over there. Packs on or packs off? Leave them off for the moment. It's cool enough. Yeah, the FSABs A320 and 321 have an amazing MCDU flow. It's great. You can open that to open a little hole in the cockpit, and that draws smoke out. Those look fine. G'day. The Twitch channel is the same as the YouTube one. You just got lay better, all lowercase. There's our GPS position. Melbourne to Sydney. Or 38, and also going to log into ACARS. Okay, originating in Melbourne, airline is QF, going to Sydney. Flight time of 58 minutes. Guy Burton, how you doing? From Coolungup. How's life out in Western Australia? Yeah, I was in a middle seat on this real flight on New Year's Day. On the bulkhead. It's actually quite roomy up the front there. A very enjoyable flight. Nice plane, the 74.
For arrivals and runway 27 for depth. RVR notable. ILS limited to Cat 1 ops. All departures must request pushback wind 210 degrees. 6 kts. With 350 meters. Smoke. Light drizzle. Temperature 14.
Hi there, Adam.
QNH 1018. On first CTC with Melbourne ground or approaches. Advise receipt of T. Melbourne Terminal Information Tango.
I don't mind having a receipt of tea.
Expect ILS approaches. Runway 16 for arrivals and runway 27 for depth. RVR notable. ILS limited to Cat 1 ops. All departures must request pushback wind 210 degrees. 6 kts. With 350 meters. Smoke.
350.
Light drizzle. Temperature 14. QNH 1018. On first CTC with Melbourne ground or approaches. Advise receipt of T.
Temperature 14 degrees.
Melbourne Terminal Information.
Smiley Beaches. How are you? Get the doors open, eh? How many passengers does this thing carry again? Regardless, we'll have 365. Cool, I got. That's easy enough. It's a good thing about Aboriginal names, you just pronounce all the letters. Easy. I don't even have trick letters like a lot of the like Maori names. You get W's look like an F or sound like an F. It's like Wangamatar, but it's actually Whangamatar. As an example. Minutes. Maybe they can put in a request for clearance. Yeah, 747's a bit bigger than the Jabiru by a couple of tons. Couple of 100 tons. Still waiting on the ACARS. I was finding it really weird that the 747 ACARS doesn't initialize until after the IRS is completed. Anyway, good opportunity to get out of the plane and have a look around, I guess. There they go. down it. Just in a spin. Spin in the other direction. That's weird. Ah, I can drop one of the doors. Cool. Now let's see how that goes. Very smoky out here in Melbourne. Yeah, this is about right. When I was in spot view it seemed a little bit too intense, but down here on the ground in first person, that's about right. That's what I'm seeing outside the window of my house, of my building. Ah, there's just a program, I should put it in there, but there's a download to do that. Yeah, these massive wheels that are almost as tall as a man. Jump in a little closer. There we go. Someone's nice A330 over there. One very nice with red lights. It almost walks straight under the engine, almost. Cool. Good engines. Brake lines are fine, no leaks under them. Two pitot probes on that side, one on this side. So that's captains on the bottom, the standby on the top, and the first officers over there. No, this is the mod. This is prepared version 4. You press Control, Shift and E, and the guy pops out. There's the ram intakes, and air conditioning. Cool. Checking no leaks. Yeah, no leaks. I can see that it's nice and green over there. And the last check we do is at the back. There's the lowest point on the aircraft, just make sure there's no scratch marks there. And during the rotation, the lowest point will be up here. Should be a nice little white light at the back as well. Yep, The smoke from the fires today looks a lot like that anyway. There's not like big clumps of smoke, it just looks like a fog. Except the fog is kind of yellowish in colour and it smells of bush. It smells of fire. Depending. The smoke may well blow in a different direction tomorrow, for all we know. But right now, with the smoke, with the wind coming from the west, northwest, we're getting all the smoke coming out of New South Wales at the moment. Indeed, Owen. On big Boeing 747. Kate Bush. No, not Kate Bush, just Eucalypt Bush. Let's jump back on. Alright, we can log into the ACARS now. Let's get back in the seat a little. That should be available. We'll select the route. Still not ready apparently. There we are. Cool. Do the fires. Yeah, maybe. Might be a worthy look into. Now with that said, let's have a look at having a chat to Melbourne Ground 121.7. Melbourne Ground, the Qantas 438 requesting clearance to Sydney.
Qantas 438, you are cleared to Sydney via Hotel Plan route. Runway 27, Hotel 1 departure. Initial climb will be at 5,000, 3077.
And Qantas 438 heavy, just if we can take runway 16.
438 heavy, yep, AFM, Transat to 1, runway 16.
Copy, clear to Sydney via Dorsal 1 departure, runway 16, initial climb 5000, score code 3077, Qantas 438 heavy. Activate. Load, I mean.
Melbourne Ground, Indonesia 719, request taxi, runway 27.
Yeah, it might be a little hazy. It's not as bad as it is in Melbourne. Melbourne we're getting about 2,000 metre visibility down to about 850. In Sydney it's about between 8 and 9,000 metres. So not as bad as in Melbourne today.
Taxi by Alpha Echo, holding point to bar, runway 27, Indonesia.
Yeah, Melbourne
719,
Dorsal and
thank you.
TSAT, that is correct.
Melbourne Ground, velocity 823, requesting ISO clearance to Sydney.
Velocity 823, you're clear to Sydney by Dorsal Plan route, runway 27, via Dorsal 1 departure. Score is 3113, initial climb will be 5,000.
Okay, uplink is completed. Let's look into the rest of this stuff.
3113, initial climb 5,000, velocity 823.
Let's So I'll be using a zero fuel weight of 209.5. And the field reserves is a fixed reserve of 4.2, ultimate of 4.7, 4.8, that's 8, 8, 9, 10, 9. Cost index is 80, step size 2000, height level 370. Minimum reduction. There we go with 20. So that's a 111.4% N1. We're just going to gun it out of here. Perhaps it'll be 20. Archers, runway 16, Docel 1. And there's our V speeds, a V reference speed of 125 and 147 V2. It's Morts wants an outside view. Looks a bit like that. That's smoke haze. About 850 meters visibility in the smoke.
It's currently filed as a Melbourne departure to.
And yes, there's an Airbus A330 right there.
International Airport.
Go to the other side of the aeroplane. We can't see it at all. Now you guys sitting at home, you can't smell what I smell. Inside my house right now, it smells like someone's burning a wood fire just outside my door.
Had the information whiskey previously, Chris clearance to Sydney, Flight as well.
What a 16 or 11, good afternoon.
Okay, score code is 3077.
5000, 3064, and departures with Melbourne approach of 132.
That is cleared by the Docel 9. I have Docel 1 to runway 27, initial climb 5000 and squawking 3064 and departure frequency 132.0.
Okay, horse, Docel,
Melbourne, great.
sorted.
Forward standby.
Tower, Indonesia 719, ready.
Indonesia 719, contact Melbourne Tower now on 120.4.
Okay, trim 24%.
Tower 1205, Indonesia 719, thanks, back to you.
Takeoff references completed. Let's look through a checklist. Safety check, batteries on, standby power is in, hydraulic pumps off, alternate flaps off, flap lever is up and showing up. Logbooks are checked, circuit breakers are set to normal, IRSs are all on nav. Electrical is set and we can turn on the APU now. APU going on.
And Qantas 784, your flight plan still hasn't come through.
Hydraulic set, we have number 4 set auxiliary. It's set 1 to auxiliary as well.
Yeah, proceed that.
Ice protection is off, fuel system is set, fire switches have been checked and all in. Emergency lights are armed.
Our ground, Qantas 440 request airways clearance.
Qantas 440.
Air conditioning, I'll set that to normal across the board. Altimeters, Turn 1018 should be. Set. Set. And set. I certainly did enjoy the 747 flight. It was a great aeroplane. Haven't been in one for far too long. Much better than the A380, which I went on in 2015. Is it better than the 787? That's a controversial statement. Is the 74 nicer as a passenger than the 78? I'm going to go with no. But it's better than the A380. I'll give it that. Just a nicer airplane experience. Hi there, Great Lord Doofus from Canberra. Yeah, well, Melbourne's copying your smoke smell at the moment. Interesting. Just depends which way the wind blows, I suppose. Okay, fuel switches are cut off, gear lever is down. What's the fuel today? We have 26.8, that's correct. Minimum fuel today, 23. Cabin signs. Cabin signs are on.
All aircraft that have not currently received a ground or a clearance contact.
ACARS is set.
Livery on 127.
No delayed engine start today, which is going to go 4, 3, 2, 1, right across the board. Flaps will be 20 for the takeoff. V-speeds have been checked.
And test right to 57, you're clear to Melbourne.
Limit is set. Takeoff is 25, 125 and 147. That is set. Alright, just waiting for the before start checks. There's Toilet Inspector from Christchurch. Yeah, you're getting the smell of smoke from our bushfires in Australia, some 2,000 kilometres away as well. That's insane. Let's brief our departure. We are derating almost not at all. Our V rotation speed is 125 knots. We're currently sitting at gate Bravo 25. No, it's not 25, it's 20. Is it 25? I think it's 25.
Sorry, could you please say the squawk again?
23.
Squawk 3051.
Can we drop the ATC for a bit? We're departing via the northeast, sorry. Right, after we push back, we'll be tail to the left, nose to the right, taxiing out via probably Tango Alpha, or possibly Echo Alpha, all the way up Alpha onto taxiway Bravo. With our minimum D rate and our rather light weight today, we should be rotating somewhere between the runway 27 and Echo. We should be airborne at Echo, and we should be well on the climb by the time we pass the tower. The departure has us tracking runway heading to Horse and direct to Albak and Chimu, crossing Chimu at or above 10,000 feet. We turn direct to Sally and then to Docell. Toilet Inspector saying ScoMo seems to be handling it well. Yeah, his popularity is not exactly very high at the moment, let's put it that way. Good old Prime Minister went off to Hawaii.
TCAS test. Pass.
TCAS is good. Just checking the stats. And it's time to make an announcement. Get some of these doors closed as well, I reckon. Yep, this is the one with the handsets. Let's grab the handset. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking from the flight, and I just realised I haven't primed the phone properly. Never mind. Yep, there we go. Primed up. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the captain speaking from the flight deck. My name is Trent Hopkinson, and joining me on the flight deck is John Hopkins. We will be flying you over to Sydney today as Qantas 438 on board this special 747-400 flight. We do thank you for flying with us on Qantas Airlines, and do wish you a very pleasant as well as spectacular flight on board the Boeing 747 Jumbo. Today's flight shall take about 58 minutes. We'll be cruising at an altitude of 37,000 feet, cruising at a speed of Mach decimal 85, that's 85% the speed of sound. Should go for about 950 kilometers an hour. Once again, we do thank you for flying with us on Qantas Airlines on this special flight. I'll leave you in the capable hands of our cabin crew. Cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for departure. Brent Hopkinson. Yeah. Still waiting for those bags. Just checking the doors again. Has GSX died? I think GSX has died. That's right, we can barely see it anyway. Oh, it's that dark, eh? Cool. Let's close these doors. Yeah, where is the aeroplane? It's somewhere in that muck. Need to reduce the distance from the eye point because I can't see that far away. Okay, doors are automatic. And I was going to push back clearance.
My name is Adrian Bond, and this evening leading the team in the main cabin is your honour on manager Andy Fraser. On behalf of the captain, John, I'd like to extend and your entire Boeing 747 crew a very warm welcome aboard this special 747 service to Sydney. And a special welcome back to all our Qantas and Vatpac frequent flyers.
Ground, Qantas 1952, requesting taxi to 27, Qantas 1952.
Qantas 1952, taxi via Tango, Quebec holding point.
Yeah, that's most real weather right
We are
now.
ready for pushback.
The actual weather in Melbourne is showing 850 metres in smoke haze.
Melbourne ground velocity 823 at Echo 4, good start.
What's the 823?
Locking gear.
Velocity 823.
Melbourne ground, Qantas 440, Bay Bravo 24, request pushback.
Qantas 440, request push and start.
Click a push, Qantas 440.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
Melbourne ground, Qantas 438 heavy, ready for pushback information, take it.
Qantas 438 heavy, push and start is approved. Qantas 450, contact tower now, 120.5.
Full start approved, 438. And that's for the ground. And we're cleared for the push, nose to the right, thanks. Tail south or west? R4.
Qantas 450 is ready. Qantas 450, contact tower 120.5, break, catch 5657, contact tower now on 120.5.
You know what, just going to do a quick edit. Right about there, cool.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
And we're clear for the start.
Qantas 1952, contact tower when holding on 120.5.
Cabin crew, armed doors, cross check.
Yeah, ground, I have Qantas 450 on the taxiway waiting for him to move along, and then I'll switch to
Starting number 4.
tower frequency, contact tower frequency. Qantas 1952.
Jet flight 657 at runway holding point.
Jet flight 657, contact tower 120.5.
Contact tower 120.5.
Alright, just double click where you want it to go and then you use the mouse wheel to rotate. Engine number 4, set to run.
Qantas 784, stand by for the company traffic on the left. I'll get you. Set parking brakes.
Parking brakes set.
Waiting your confirmation for good engine start.
And Melbourne ground, Qantas 1611, repeat.
Qantas 1611, taxi.
That's good, number 4, start number 3.
Taxi guy, Quebec, holding point 27, Qantas 1611.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
And we'll start number 2.
Left is clear. Right is clear. And Qantas 440, ready to taxi.
Qantas 440, no, we've got a couple more minutes.
Qantas 440, thank you. And Qantas 784, you're clear to land start.
start number 1.
If you lose your electronic device at any time, please avoid moving your seat or trying to retrieve it, as phones and tablets may be destroyed if they're caught in the seat mechanism. Thank you. Just ask the crew member for help. For important information on deep-brain or DVT, check out the health and safety section in your Qantas magazine.
Melbourne ground, I'm at holding point 327.
Qantas 1611, contact down now 120.5, okay.
120.5, thanks for the coverage, Qantas 1611.
And we'll take flaps 20, sorry. Flaps 20 set. Checklist. APU. We have engine start, APU shutdown. Hydraulic demand pumps are all auto. Engine anti-ice is not required. Packs are set to normal. And waiting on the weight off. That's what happened off to the left. Full taxi check. Flaps 20. And we're going to check controls.
Melbourne ground, velocity 823, requesting taxi.
Velocity 823, taxi via Golf, Alpha Echo to the car holding point, runway 27. Hold for the Cessna 172 on your left at Golf.
Controls checked.
Taxi 2275 Golf Alpha Echo, car holding point and below hold for the system.
And anti-ice.
Velocity 823.
Anti-ice checked as well. Gasper off on the ground. Saw the smoke. Goes. You're in Perth, and it's 7:30 PM. Here in Melbourne. Different time zone. Wing view during cruise. Sure, we can do that. Fact.
Melbourne ground, Qantas 440, request taxi information Tango.
Qantas 440, just gonna have to stand by while the company starts up and running up.
Radar test.
Yeah, no problem. We've got him inside.
Monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead.
Qantas 704,
Wind shear
taxi
ahead.
via
Wind shear
Quebec,
ahead.
to the holding point, runway 27.
RTS set. Flaps green light. Packs and light.
Taxi via Quebec, holding point, runway 27 to be taken on.
Ready to move.
No problem, clear to taxi to Quebec, holding point runway 27, will follow the company Qantas 440.
Let's taxi. Melbourne ground, Qantas 438 heavy, ready for taxi, runway 16.
Qantas 438 heavy, taxi via Tango, Alpha to the Bravo holding point. Oh, sorry, taxi via Tango Alpha, hold runway 27, and hold for your company 737 on Tango.
Cobra 737 on Tango, via Tango Alpha, hold short of runway 27 across. Qantas 438. Please to move.
784 when holding at Quebec, contact tower 120.5, yeah.
You're seeing doors automatic. How bad are the fires in Australia? Just about this bad. That's not fog, that's smoke. Yeah, we have something like what's it, 18 million hectares of fire. I think that was the number. Might have been 16. Lachlan having to hold for a Cessna. Traffic is the Cessna 172, caution wake turbulence. Once again, the stuff you see in front of you is actually smoke. Bushfire smoke. That's not fog. If you've ever had a nice open log fire, it's pretty much what it smells
at the
like.
holding point, Qantas 440, g'day.
The only main difference between what I'm seeing out the window of the simulator and what I see outside the window of my house is that outside the house is a little more orange. Now this is a little bit too grey for the real fire. Yeah, it's 850 metres of visibility out there. So they're running Category 1 low visibility procedures at the moment. I reckon they should go Cat 3. Let's be done with it. Like an Amsterdam coffee shop.
And velocity 823, I'll get you to hold at holding point Quebec from 027.
Holding point Quebec for velocity.
That's Sierra, I'm pretty sure. Hard to tell when you can't read numbers.
A fine evening to you, Jetstar 713, stand Golf 44, request push.
Jetstar 713, an amazing evening back to yourself, sir, and you are clear for push start.
Clear for push, thank you very much, sweetheart, Jetstar 713.
No, that's the Alpha. It's time to move on into that right-hand turn. I'm not close to Malakuta. I'm about a 2.5 hour Cessna flight away from Malakuta. Bushfires will stop when it's not summer anymore. Yeah, pretty much have to leave. Or just stay inside all day. Bushfires are a summer thing. Although, to be honest, this year it was more of a spring, summer, probably autumn as well. Bring on April, we'll be fine then.
Qantas 438, when holding at Alpha, runway 27, contact tower 120.5,
120.5 at the hold point, Qantas 438.
And velocity 823, we're holding in Quebec, contact tower 120, well, good day.
Yeah, the acid rain will put the
120
fires out.
5 at Quebec.
Probably true.
823. Have a good year.
Yeah, the weekend was good. I spent it in Sydney, where it was 48 degrees. That was fun. Oh, we had some rain overnight. I woke up to it at 4:30 this morning. Not heavy rain, just enough to wet the windscreen really. Melbourne Tower, Qantas 438, holding on Alpha, ready to cross.
Qantas 438, cross runway 27, continue taxi Alpha Bravo, holding current runway 16.
Cross runway 27 and hold Bravo runway 16, Qantas 438 heavy.
Approaching 27.
Velocity 823, short of 27 on Quebec.
Velocity 823, you're going to be number 2.
Velocity 23.
Menio Miranda. Thanks for that. Yeah, Glen Mac, although, to be honest, at 48 degrees I was bouncing around the city, visiting friends and family and stuff, so I was driving around and the air conditioning was not keeping up. It was not happy at all.
And Velocity 823 behind the departing Qantas 737, line up away, runway 27 behind.
But yeah, I was going, bouncing from one air conditioned location to another.
Velocity 823.
I've done aerosolo, very nice. Yeah, V speeds are all good. Continuing straight ahead. Events next week. I believe that there is a Sun 1 for the Friday night ops. I'm probably not going to get to most of it because I have a doctor's appointment right at the beginning. And then, what's after that? How's that this week? Just realised I need to do a thing. That's
Qantas
annoying.
440, contact departures, bye bye.
Departures now, Qantas 440, bye bye.
Yeah, 48
Departures now,
Celsius.
Qantas 440, bye bye.
I was just watching myself there. 48 Celsius. Very hot indeed. Tower, Qantas 438, holding short 1016.
Qantas 438, Melbourne Tower, thanks.
Let's see what my stream looks like. No, mine's looking fine.
And Velocity 823, winds 210, 6 knots, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Let's take flight 27, Mustang 823 and copy.
Before takeoff checks. Cabin notified. Cabin crew, please be seated for departure. Flaps 20 green, packs are set, landing lights. Strobe. Thrust limit is 20,110.9. Train set with radar. We're ready to roll.
Velocity 823, contact departures, bye-bye.
Contact departure 132.0 for velocity 823, bye-bye.
Qantas 438, winds 210 at 6 knots, 1016, clear for takeoff.
1016, clear for takeoff, Qantas 438 heavy. Clock is set.
Approaching 16.
Runway 16.
On runway 16.
Lights are set. We're on center. 160 on the heading. I'm ready to go. Let's roll. .50, thrust stable, toga. Takeoff thrust set.
80 knots.
Check. Here we go.
Rotate.
Rotating. There's the crossing runway. Already rotating. Gear up. There goes taxiway Echo. And we are away. Pity we can't see the airport anymore, but anyway. How's that for a takeoff roll? That's pretty much how it was on the day of the flight as well. We got airborne right about there. Brilliant aeroplane.
Qantas 438, contact departures, bye-bye.
Departure is Qantas 438.
Approach.
Departure is Qantas 438, so that's past 5,000.
Qantas 438, climb via the SID flight level 240 and just disregard, climb via the SID flight level 240.
5,000, flight level 240, Qantas 438. set.
Property 286 is level at 5,000.
Yeah, that's smoke.
Velocity 286, apologies, expedite descent.
Nothing out here about fog in Melbourne in the middle of summer. It's just all smoke haze.
3,500,
Flaps 5.
velocity 286.
Trim. Flaps 1.
Approaching November Delta Alpha. No, November Delta Alpha. The base is lower in Melbourne on the flight.
And bubs up.
November Delta Alpha, no distinct cloud height in Melbourne, but 300 metres visibility in smoke.
There you go, 300 metres visibility in smoke.
We just tried shooting sideways again into November Delta.
November Delta Alpha, maintain 3000 and turn left heading 090.
There's 10,000. Standard set, cross tracks. Checklist. Takeoff, landing gear is up and off, flaps are up, packs it on.
784, you're outside my airspace. I've tried to hand you over to centre and he's not responding. You can try contacting him on 124.0. Qantas 440, the same advice goes to you. You're right outside my airspace. There's traffic ahead of you, approximately 14 miles ahead, same level. You're both outside my airspace. You can try contacting Melbourne Centre on 124.0. G'day.
124.0, copy all back. Qantas 440, g'day.
There's a few fires in South Australia. I believe it's about 30 separate fires.
And velocity 286, contact the tower 120.5. G'day.
I think that far, g'day, velocity 286.
Velocity 748, descent via the star 5000.
5,000, star.
How much of that cloud is smoke and how much of it is water? Brian Searson and Jack Bauer. Head on. How's Bundaberg going with fires? Or are they more south of you? That was a great takeoff, man. We got airborne at the crossing of the runways. Managed to take off within 600 metres. Brilliant. I could have levelled off at 5,000 feet like I should have, but oh well. We're a bit keen to get out up in the sky.
November Delta Alpha, turn left heading 030 base. Left 030.
Yeah, I'm sure they all died. In the real flight, we didn't stop at 5,000, we just kept on climbing. We must have got a special clearance from tower or something.
823, you're outside my airspace. Melbourne Centre still hasn't picked up your tag. You can try contacting them 124.0. G'day.
24.0.
Savio's Joe. How you doing? We have 365 passengers and they all have 8 kilograms of bags.
Flight 180.
657, you're in the same boat. Centre seems to not be responding. You can try contacting them 124.0. If you don't get a response, you should consider yourself to be in uncontrolled airspace until further notice.
Okay, I'll try contacting them. Bye-bye.
And approaching November Delta Alpha.
November Delta Alpha, turn left heading 360.
360.
See, Ben Jarvis was also in the QF 438. How did you love that takeoff? We were airborne before taxiway Echo. I think we were rotating already as we crossed the two runways. And I'm not quite sure of the distance to the crossing runway, but that, we're airborne here. Well, certainly rotating about there and we were airborne by here. And I reckon we were passing at least 2,000 feet by the time we passed the runway. And they didn't stop climbing, they just kept on going.
Through flight level 240, you're outside my airspace. Melbourne Centre, not responding. You can try contacting them 124.0, and if no response, consider controlled. Traffic 1 4 miles ahead of you, velocity 823, good day.
Jet Y657, there's two sensors.
Going up flight level 370, someone stepped over the top of my transmission. Qantas 438, over to 134.0.
Actually requirement to reach flight level 330 by now.
Flight level 330 by NABA, Qantas 197.
Check 657 with you, control center.
Turkish 657, and again. Qantas 1611, climb to flight level 350.
Climb 350, Qantas 16.
Standard 1, approaching top descent. Standard 1, we're ready to descend to flight level 250. We're ready to flight level 250, standard 1.
Oh, it's Qantas 438, flight level 360.
125, decimal 0.
Oh, it's Qantas 438, flight level 260.
Qantas 438, standby for Giant 1471. Start there as well.
Giant 1471, go ahead.
Giant 1471, Lizzie 8 Alpha, runway 16, flight level 380.
There's a Lizzie 8 Alpha arrival for runway 16 and maintain 380. Giant 14.
Giant 1471, at NABA. We're ready to send to flight level 340, 1 to reach that flight number.
Hold at NABA and descend 340 by NABA, Giant
166, turn right heading 280.
Right heading 280, Qantas 16.
One is 440, come on to flight level 350.
On flight level 350, Qantas 440.
Velocity 823, come on to flight level 350.
Flight level 350, flight, oh yeah, velocity 823.
Looks at a velocity 846 at flight level 360.
Velocity 846, g'day. Eagles 271, start there as well.
Go ahead, Peter, 271.
Eagles 271. Lizzie 8 Alpha, runway 16, flight level 360.
Lizzie 8 Alpha arrival, runway 16, flight level 360. Santa Qantas 497 leaving flight level 400 for flight level 333.
Yeah, big old cloud bug.
166, resume my navigation direct log.
Right nav direct log, thanks for that. Qantas
The
66.
other side.
166, when ready to send flight level 250.
Leaving 370 for 250, thanks to Qantas 16.
Eagles 271. Frequency hold at NABA, flight level 360.
Hold right NABA.
Hold at NABA, flight level 360.
Right to 290, Qantas 463. 163, and now to flight level 343.
Head down to 340, Qantas 463.
Turkish 657, climb, maintain flight level 180.
Turkish 657, maintain flight level 180.
Turkey 657, thanks. Just confirm AWP 3051.
Squawk 3051, Turkey 657.
280.
Over 280, Qantas 438.
Qantas 1952, contact centre 125.0.
Contact centre 125.0. Thank you for your ATC. Qantas 3535, go ahead.
3535, Lizzie 8 Alpha, runway 16,
Lizzie 8 Alpha,
Indeed, but
arrival,
it's a pity we can't see outside the window more than about 300 metres, but whatever.
Qantas 3535, expect to hold at Napa.
Roger, hold at Napa, Qantas 3535.
Ben Knight, no? What was the reg of the aircraft we had? Was it OE something? Can't remember.
Okay, route adjusting 350 as the final and contact 125. Thanks for your coverage.
463, resume navigation, trip direct.
Resume navigation direct for the Qantas 463.
Number 1, descent to flight level 130, 130, standby. Number 1, report speed, please. Number 1 at 250 knots. Number 1 increased to 280 knots. 280 knots, number 1.
I think it was Oscar Echo, wasn't it? Oscar Echo Juliet.
Fly level 400.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't even check. Some spotter I am, not even look at the reg.
Qantas 438, climb to flight level 1320.
Oh, 320, Qantas 438.
Melbourne Centre, Qantas 3535, we are approaching Papa descent of 32 nautical miles.
Qantas 3535, roger, stand by for descent.
Delta 300, Qantas 463.
166, speed 280 knots.
So 280 indicated, 160.
Qantas 497, cancel hold, turn right heading 140.
Cancel hold, right heading 140, Qantas 497.
T-Dot 271, descent 280 knots on the sand, Qantas 463. Qantas 66% to 9,000, it's a QNH 1018. D10 9000, QNH 1018, Qantas 60. Qantas 497% to flight level 300.
Flight level 340, go to 3535.
Giant 1471, descent to flight level 330. Descent to flight level 330, please. Qantas 38, on to flight level 330.
Flight level 330 plus 438.
Qantas 438, sorry, that will be your final level view traffic.
Plus 438.
Right,
330. Maximum level. Optimum level 410.
Can we go to 3535?
8,000 feet below our optimum level at the moment.
3535.
And that's it. That's as high as we're going to go.
Alright, meeting address 340 and good for today.
Indeed, Lockheed. It is a rather large aircraft.
Qantas 784, contact center 125.0, get action. Qantas 463, descent to flight level 250. Delta 250, Qantas 463.
Lots of the Betty slows us down.
Giant 1471, descent to flight level 300. Descent to flight level 300, Giant 1471.
Just going to go economy now.
Qantas 440, contact center 125.0.
125.0, Qantas 440, good day.
Seagull 271, descent to flight level 330. Flight level 330, Seagull 271.
Might get a hold. Pity Canberra's not online, look at the bet.
Qantas 497, turn right, turn track direct to right, track direct to Bullard. November 1 contact, sorry, descend 9,000 from H10318. November 1 descend 9,000 from H10318. November 1 descend 9,01018. November 1 thanks contact approach 132.0. 32.0, thanks for your November 1. Giant 1471, cancel the hold, turn right, heading 160. Cancel hold, turn right, heading 160, Giant 1471. Velocity 846, start clearance available.
Velocity 846, very copy.
Velocity 846, Lizzie 8 Alpha arrival, runway 16, maintain flight level 360.
Another Lizzie 8 Alpha, runway 16, maintain flight level 360, Velocity 846.
Qantas 463, descend to flight level 200.
Delta 200, Qantas 463.
Qantas 497, descent, flight level 250, speed 280 knots.
Descent flight level 250, speed 280 knots. Qantas 497.
Qantas 271, descent, flight level 310. Velocity 846, hold at Nava, maintain flight level 360.
Hold at Nava, maintain flight level 360, velocity 846.
Jetstar 169 passing 80,800 feet, climbing to flight level 240 and you. Jetstar 169, stand up, climb to flight level 330. 330, Jetstar 169.
We're at the back of the line at the moment. So, looks like the punters get a bit more 747 time as we slow down to Mach 0.8.
Flight level change to flight level 290.
Giant 1471, turn right, heading 200. Say again for Giant 1471. Giant 1471, turn right, heading 200. Right, heading 200, Giant 1471. Qantas 35, descend to flight level 31, bridging 320.
Every diesel, flight level 320, Qantas 35, 35.
Velocity 823, contact center 125.0, gate. Velocity 823, contact center 125.0.
1250, velocity 823, see ya.
Qantas 438, contact center 125.0, gate.
25.0, Qantas 438.
Giant 1471, track directive on.
That's velocity 823.
Velocity 823. Sorry, did you say Mach decimal 95?
Yes, sorry, mistake. Decimal 795, velocity 823.
Velocity 823, that sounds better, thanks. Velocity 888, contact center 1240, good night.
40, velocity 888.
Tango Juliet Hotel, doesn't look like you're quite tracking to Acme there. Suggested heading for Acme would be about 2, 045. I'm not sure what the plane's doing, but we had 045 to go and join up to Acme at Tango Juliet Hotel. Tango Juliet Hotel, Roger, we'll back to you in that case.
Oh, so that Qantas 438, flight level 330, Mach decimal 80.
Qantas 438, we're going to try and make you number one, increase your maximum speed for the cruise. Advise what that will be.
Stand by, look at it. 188. And Qantas 438, accelerating Mach decimal 88.
Qantas 438, thanks.
They've been able to squeeze out another.
Velocity 823,
Yeah, we can.
cleared River Tree arrival, runway 16 left, flight level 38, correction 350.
River 3 arrival, runway 16 left, flight level 350, velocity 823.
Qantas 450, contact approach 1240.
On 4.4, thanks for the service. Qantas 450. Qantas 1611, descend to 10,000, QNH 1018.
Shane 10,000 and QNH 1018.
Qantas 438, cleared Rivet 3 arrival. Runway 16 right, flight level 330.
Rivet 3 arrival, runway 16 right, maintain 330. Course 438. Rivet 316 right. And we'll go ahead and make a speed 330 on the way down. Actually, 0.87. 330. That's pretty intense. Let's look at what we got.
Qantas 1611, descend to amended flight level 110.
Amended 110, Qantas 1611.
Okay, it's the Rivet arrival, runway 16 is. Rivet, Bigham, Tammy, Boogie.
Qantas 1952, looks like you've lost all your height really early there, sir. Just
at or
request that you
above
maintain
8,000
maximum
Bigham.
speed until advised.
Maximum speed to advise, Qantas 1952.
That's not back up. Rivet, Bigham, Tammy, Boogie, and then vectors out. Runway 16, runway 16 right. Inbound on 155 degrees at Erden. 185 knots. High Gala. Then straight into the runway. Missed approach procedure is climbing straight ahead 600 feet and heading 170. Climbing up to
Papa Delta Charlie
3,000.
172, contact center 124.0.
So everything goes correctly, we'll be landing to vacate, probably on Bravo, maybe Lima, Bravo 10, probably Bravo 10. And we'll take Bravo all the way back to the domestic. And we're looking to park on gate number 11. Cool.
Tango Juliet Hotel, what's your top of descent point?
Rivet, Bigham, Tammy, Boogie,
We can
vectors,
relatively quickly, Tango Juliet Hotel, so it's just whenever.
and the intercept point is
Tango Juliet Hotel, what's up
3,000
for you,
feet.
sir? Did you want to go direct to
Minimum's
Bankstown?
210.
I'll just have to be following out where the model Bankstown for Tango Juliet Hotel.
Tango Juliet Hotel, okay. When ready, descend to 9,000, QNH 1018.
Descend.
There you go, 210 set.
QNH 1018, Tango Juliet Hotel.
There's some of that rain behind us. Nice.
Qantas 1952, contact approach on 124.4.
Contact approach 124.4. Qantas 1952, thanks for your ATC.
438, when ready, descend to flight level 250.
And already out of flight level 250, Qantas 438.
Qantas 784, when ready, descend to flight level 250. Qantas 440, when ready, descend to flight level 250.
250, sir.
Descend to flight level 250, leaving flight level 350, Qantas 440.
Velocity 823, the sequencing it to facilitate your descent. Turn left heading 360, take you on that heading for about 10 miles.
Second heading please, velocity 823.
And we're going into some
Heading 360.
Heading 360.
turbulence at the moment, so I better slow it down a little.
Contact approach on 124.4.
124.4, thanks for the coverage. 116.
Cheers.
A ridge of thunderstorms that we just passed, kind of around.
Qantas 440, just for your information, we're planning a back decimal 78 then 280 knots per descent.
Qantas 440, appreciate that. That will work just fine.
Quite a lot of red on the radar.
Cheers, Qantas 440.
Bit hairy, the bumpiness there. That's something we didn't get on New Year's Day, was any cloud or turbulence.
To facilitate your planning, the sequencing will be a normal
Very smooth ride.
speed, normal profile for descent speed, so into 280 knots and then 250 below 10,000.
Alrighty.
438 centre.
Qantas 438.
Qantas 438, for your planning, descend at 280 knots and then 250 below 10,000 per knot.
270 knots on descent, Qantas 438. Dash 270.
Velocity 823, resume our navigation, track direct to Cullen. Flight plan route, and then the River 3 arrival 16 left. When ready, descend flight level 250.
Flight level 250 when ready. Copy the start clearance, already got that down. See my navigation, velocity 823.
And with that, we have begun our descent already.
Type 657 Melbourne Centre. Tango Juliet Hotel, are you able to resume our navigation to Bankstown now?
Yeah, we can go to Bankstown to go to the hotel.
Tango Juliet Hotel, track direct to Bankstown. If that's a problem, just let us know, we'll vector you the whole way.
We'll go direct Bankstown to go to the hotel.
Tango Juliet Hotel, cell contact approach now, 124 days for Falcon
124 Tango Juliet is up by.
Qantas 784, descend 10,000, QNH 1018. Qantas 440, descend 10,000, QNH 1018.
Descend at 10,000 on 1018, Qantas 440.
Qantas 438, descend 10,000, QNH 1018.
Yeah, of course. 10,000 Qantas 438.
438, just to QNH 1018.
Good H1018, that's what it is.
Molson of velocity 823 at 0%.
Velocity 823.
Good H1018
Velocity
sets,
823,
both sides.
free clear, track directed
And-
now, Carroll River, River 3 arrival, flight level 250.
126.25.
Track Carroll, River arrival, velocity 823.
Gutted 1,800 feet. Broken 3,500 feet.
Wrong radio.
Altimeter setting.
Yeah, that's all.
Qantas 784, contact approach now, 124
International
days
Airport Terminal Information Box dropped. Expect ILS or GLS to approach. Runways 16 left and right. Kingston Smith International Airport Terminal Information Goals. Expect ILS or GLS approach.
Right then.
Runways 16 left and right. Parallel runway operations in progress. Independent departures in progress. Surface condition wet.
Velocity 823, I can offer you runway 16 right now if you prefer it, advise.
9 knots. Visibility 10
no,
kilometers or
split,
more.
velocity 823.
Flight range challenge.
Okay.
1,000 feet. Gutted 1,500 feet. Broken 3,000 feet. Temperature +22. QNH 1019. Lightning observed to the northwest. Moderate turbulence reported shortly after takeoff. Runway 16 right. On first contact with King.
I have not flown on Orbx, both either in real life or on the sim.
Melbourne setup.
Unfortunately, I have flown on a Dash 8 before,
Velocity 823, descend
a long time ago,
10,000, QNH
Q300, not the 400.
QNH 1019, descend 10,000, velocity 823.
Stations inbound Sydney. New METARs available. It's 10 knot easterly, QNH 1019.
Good H1019 are set, both sides. I've been descended down to 10,000 feet, which is a QNH. You set the altimeter with the altitude. If you wanted us to descend on standard, you would have given us flight level 110. Okay. Descent check. Pressurization is automatic recall. Checked.
That's for
No,
169 and descending but double 330. I'm in user. Evening.
Landing weight today.
Station calling center. Was that Jetstar
Plan for
609?
225.
Negative. Was
Allowable
Jetstar
234.
169. Jetstar 169. Melbourne Center.
Altimeter
Good
set
evening.
1019. And prep checklist.
Jetstar 609. Possible 60. Jetstar 609. Center. Good day. Climb flight level 360.
As the Admiral Captain speaking from the flight deck, we're on descent into Sydney at this stage, and we do anticipate arriving there about 20 minutes from now. We do thank you for flying with us on board the Boeing 747 today.
Yeah, 7567.
We have a very pleasant stay in Sydney. Cabin crew, please clear the aircraft now.
Contact approach 124.4, good night. 124.4, Qantas 440, good night, sir. Etihad 7570, correction 7567, Santa, good evening, climb to flight level 360. Roger, 360, Etihad 7567.
Indeed, the 747 will be missed. Glad I got to fly it last Wednesday for real.
Flight 440, contact approach 124.44, good night. Qantas 438, contact approach on 124.44, good night.
124.4, Qantas 438.
And we are established. Contact tower 120, decimal 5, Qantas 450.
Transition level is indeed level 110, but you actually set it as you get it. That is the procedure these days.
Descent 4000.
So if you get told to descend to 10,000 feet on QNH 1019er, you set 1019er straight away. Sydney approach, Qantas 438 heavy, descending 10,000, leaving flight level 165. Sydney approach, Qantas 438 heavy, 10,000, leaving flight level 150.
Traffic.
Qantas 438 from the approach, good evening, runway 16 right, expect the Isles approach, descend 8,000, QNH 01.
10 to 8,000, QNH 101, Qantas 438.
And Qantas 1952 Sydney approach, can you accept 16 left tonight?
Yeah, there are some regional aircraft in Western Australia, including 717s, A320s, Fokker 100s, which I don't have in the sim, the old Dash 8 Q400, although there's not many of those over there, the BAE 146, yeah, they're the majority of them, aren't they?
070, was it? Qantas 1952.
Flying over Campbelltown.
Altimeter 2,500 from
are indeed. A lot of that stuff over there is on fire under that cloud.
Turn right 070 and descend 3000 on the 16 level.
Yeah, if you get parallel finals, you might get the TCAS. In which case, just come over there and take the TA only, or even transponder.
Approach -450, Mr. Approach. Heading. Climb 4000 and turn left heading 070, -450. Qantas 440 is approaching 8000.
On the 380 versus 747, I like the 747 a lot better, having experienced both in recent memory.
The
Times are on.
823 with you at Robert, descending through 13,000 to 10,000. Velocity 833, could you say the altitude again, please? San maintain 8,000 plus the 823.
Affirm, casting 220 knots.
Yeah, Qantas 1952 here, I need to turn right to make 16 left. Qantas 1952.
That's coming very shortly.
Thank you.
Altimeter setting.
Qantas 1952, you can turn right heading 190.
Turn right 190.
Descending approach Jetstar 423, information Foxtrot with you on descent.
Jetstar 423, the approach connecting. Give me one more left hand to the 8000, QH at 018, the runway 16 left.
Landing 16 left, and just wanted to verify that we're okay to continue to descend down by the route 423.
Jetstar 425, big head. Give me one left hand to the current position.
I'm having a hard time hearing. Keep the dead check for us for 423. I had this on the wire setting here.
Jetstar 423, cancel start, turn right heading 080.
Heading 080, 420.
And Qantas confirm turn right heading 0190.
Yeah, Qantas 611, sorry. Turn right heading. Fly heading 090, Qantas 16.
Turkey 657 with you.
please. Qantas 1952, include the ILS approach runway 16 left, report snap.
Clear for the ILS, 16 left, Qantas 90.
Cabin crew, take a seat play.
Qantas 7842, right heading 130.
Hotel on the ground that makes jackets with sail watch.
Okay, Juliet Hotel, cancel time 131. And Qantas 1611 due to traffic, expect runway 16 left.
Right, Roger. I was almost established 16 right when you made me do a left turn, but I'll have to recalibrate for 16 left now.
Well, thanks, I appreciate it.
Melbourne approach 4823 left off at 8,000.
23 to 6 now, break. Qantas 8438 and left heading 320.
Heading 320, class 438.
Qantas 438, longitude 76 now.
6,438.
Turning left 330.
Just now 423 to the 5 now.
Down to 5,000, 423.
Qantas 1952, contact tower 120 5, good night.
Contact tower 120 decimal 5, thanks for the ATC. Qantas 952.
And Qantas 780 now.
Sending 3,000.
Qantas 450, turn left heading 330.
Turn left heading 330, Qantas 450.
Jetstar 423, turn right, heading 3160.
Right turn 160, 423.
Autobrake 2. Set. Approach checklist. Cabin is notified and seated. Approach briefing is complete. Minimums 210. The re-ref number hasn't been set yet. It'll be flaps 30. 135, which is perfect.
Jetstar 423, keep the right turn.
Autobrake set. Altimeter set.
Sydney turn 240.
Qantas 440, turn right heading 130, descend 4,000.
Right heading 130, descend 4,000, Qantas 440.
Qantas 1611, turn left heading 220.
Turning left 220.
Velocity 823, turn left heading 330.
Mustang 330, velocity 823.
That's what I got 67 approach. And Qantas 784, from that heading, you clear the ILS approach runway 16 right, report established.
Clear right.
And Qantas 711, we can turn turn going now, heading 200. And from that heading, you clear the ILS approach runway 16 left.
Gunner. Cleared to continue to turn and report when ILS established. Qantas 1611.
Qantas 1611, just confirm that was 16 left established.
Yes, I've changed it all to 16 left, I hope so.
Alternative setting.
Qantas 784, contact tower 120.5.
We're landing one way 16 right.
Sydney approach, Qantas 1952 had to go around with you. Currently climb to 3,000 runway heading.
Okay, 1952, climb 4,000, turn left heading 070.
Climb 4,000, turn left 070, Qantas 1952.
And Qantas 440, you can track direct diverted. You cleared the ILS approach to runway 161, established.
Okay, track direct burden, cleared for the ILS runway 165, will report established Qantas 440.
And velocity at 823, turn left heading 320.
320 plus the XS3.
Tango Hotel Yankee 657 Sydney approach.
THY 657, Sydney approach.
THY 657, I need you to follow my instructions. Left heading 330 to the 6,000.
Left heading 330.
Down to 6,000.
We're very late on the
THY
zone.
657 down to 6,000.
Down to 6,000.
And Sydney approach Qantas 1611, 10 DME and ILS established.
Qantas 1611, thanks for your help there. Really greatly appreciate it. Contact the tower 120.5. Good night.
Alternative
120.5, hang in there, you're doing a great job.
Qantas 452, left heading 240.
Left heading 240, Qantas 440. Qantas 440 established on the runway 16 right, localizer.
There is a flight plan, but it's all behind us.
Contact the tower 120.5. Good night. Jetstar 440, contact tower 120.5. Good night. Break. Jetstar 423, turn left heading 200. From that heading, you cleared the ILS approach runway 16 left. Report established.
Turn left 200, report established 16 left for Jetstar 420.
Qantas 438, thanks for your patience there. Turn left heading 1, turn right heading 125.
Heading 125, Qantas 438. .125 set, we'll wait for the turn.
Qantas 440 established on the runway 16 right, ILS.
Alternative
Qantas
setting.
440, contact tower 120.5. Good night.
120.5, Qantas 440, good night.
Back up to 250 knots. 240, it's fine.
Jetstar 169, landing 15,500 feet. Down.
Wherever the Blue Mountains, I reckon.
Rebel 3 arrival, expect ILS on runway 165.
Jetstar 169, Sydney approach, good evening. Runway 16, take the island, descend to 8 now, Sydney QNH 1011.
Resident down to 8,000, QNH 101.
Just roll it, please.
92, turn left heading at 330.
And then 330, Qantas 1952.
Alternative setting.
Approach test up, which way is that?
Just 423, thanks for your help there in the runway switch. Contacting out 120.
25, agree for which way is that?
So 4,000 across 438. 4,007.
Qantas 450, expect runway 16.
Expecting 16, Qantas 450.
Gotta love that 35-mile final. If I was approach, I'd actually put them ahead of us. Make them just track direct to Erden. That's 5 miles spacing.
Qantas 438, track direct Erden.
Track direct Erden, Qantas 438. There's Erden, LNAV set. It's going to end up even further away than I am. 20-mile spacing on the runway.
That's a 6 Alpha passing 2,300.
6 Alpha departure today identified, climb by flight level 260.
To redeem myself, I just send this one down to 3,000 feet and chuck them straight in at Erden. 5 mile spacing behind, 10 miles spacing behind for me.
Descend 3,000, Qantas 450.
That guy's a lost cause already. He has to wait for another at least 5 miles, probably 8 miles behind me.
From Boogie, you'll be a left-hand turn in 330.
Roger that, down to 6,000, then on Boogie, left on heading 330, just follow this time.
Qantas 450, turn left heading 190, from that heading in with the off-road runway 16 left, Qantas down.
Turn left heading 190, clear Alas 16 left, Qantas 450, full established.
And Qantas 438 from Erden, clear the Alas approach runway 16 right, full established traffic to your Lockheed for 16 left.
Good approach, runway 16 right and cover the traffic, Qantas 438.
And velocity 823, turn right heading 130, down.
Sound 4,000 and say head extend for CA23.
Velocity 823, that's right hand turn heading 130.
Right turn 130 for CA23.
Qantas 450 is established. Good evening, departure, Captain Island to Airborne, passing 1,500 to 5,000 feet with you.
Cafe 92, departure today identified, climb via the SID, actually correction, climb flight level 260, cancel the SID, fly heading 060.
Can you repeat again, please?
Okay, Cathay 92 standby, break, go. Flight Qantas 450, call me established.
Just a line slope.
450, approaching established.
Plus 438 established.
Alternative
Okay,
setting.
contact now 120 decimal.
Try to get down. 120.5, plus 438.
Jetstar 169, may I confirm turn left now on boogie to 330?
Jetstar 169, 10, altitude 330.
And flaps,
Left
flaps
heading
1.
330.
Speed check, flaps 1.
Edge Y657, west heading 310.
Jet Y657, turn left heading.
Alternative setting.
I'm going to have to manually fly this one. Monoplane. Tower, Qantas 438, established runway 16 right. Flaps 5, speed check.
438, United City Tower, wind 110 degrees, 9 knots, runway 16 right, clear to land. Just cautionary at the A330 at 8 o'clock on a parallel.
Runway 16 right, clear to land, cover the traffic, Qantas 438.
5
Flaps
there,
10.
cautionary company 747 at 2 o'clock. 9 knots, runway 16 left, clear to land. Clear to land, runway 16 left, Qantas 450.
Runway's inside. Got a little bit of rain. Pity we couldn't be in autopilot now because we would have got a wonderful wing view of the Sydney Harbour. But they dumped us in high. Flaps 20. Speed 148 for the approach. Flaps 20, there's the marker. Flaps 30. Speed 140. Landing checklist. Landing gear down, 3 green, flaps. Flaps 30 in green, speed brake around.
Altimeter setting.
Check complete.
1,000.
Not quite sitting in the seat properly, am I?
Approaching. 16 right. Altimeter setting.
I'll have the thrust.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
200 exactly foot per minute. I reckon high speed. I reckon high speed.
Qantas 438, welcome to Sydney. Continue on ground and contact ground 126.5.
On a successful flight, I was 438.
You are absolutely safe, so please stay in your seat with your seatbelt securely fastened until the captain switches off the seatbelt sign. We do have a mobile phone
Jetstar 423, Roger, it's got a Qantas aircraft in front of you.
Alright, no problem. Yep, so we'll indicate that for Bravo. No problem.
Ground Qantas 438, vacated 16 right on to Bravo.
438, welcome to Sydney, taxi via Bravo, cross runway 25, domestic gate 10.
Domestic gate 10 via Bravo, Qantas 438.
Just 423, follow the Qantas 747 on Bravo, cross runway 25 and Bravo 4, chart to gate 55.
Sounds good. My apologies about mistaking 47 in front of us. Really didn't pay attention too much. So then Bravo follows traffic, then break up a Bravo for Charlie for him.
Tick on 279, continue taxi via Bravo 10, holding point runway 16 left, contact tower 120.5, g'day. Taxi via Bravo 10 to the holding point and we'll contact tower 120.5, just tick off 279, thanks for your help.
And debut.
And Sydney ground Qantas 1611, where is the gate and shutting down. Thanks for the coverage.
Qantas 1611, good night.
Approaching 07.
Thanks for that, Morts. After landing, stirrups are off, flaps are up, stabilizer camera goes to 6. There it is.
Qantas 450, Sydney ground, good evening.
Speed brakes down, radar is off, transponder standby.
Bravo, hold short,
Auto brakes
Bravo
are
8.
off. And it's raining again.
Tango, Bravo 8, Qantas 450.
Hope it keeps raining in the real world. Might put some fires out. Position 10, there it is. Cool. That there is the steering tiller. There's another one of us in the hangar. That's number 10, 747 is displayed.
Qantas 450, that would be Charlie you're on. Bravo would be the one to your left-hand side. So at Bravo 8, the next left-hand turn up ahead, just switch over to Bravo for me if you could please.
Qantas 450, Mama 6, we'll turn left at Bravo 8. And confirm further taxi instructions we were given hold short of Bravo 8.
Qantas 450, roger, you can taxi once you're onto Bravo, continue taxiing via Bravo. Cross runway 25 and Charlie 1, the domestic gate 11.
Parking brake is set.
Taxi Bravo, cross runway 25, domestic gate 11.1.
FU generator is in,
450.
and we'll shut it down. Okay then, checklist. Parking, seatbelt signs off. Cabin crew, disarm doors, cross check. IRSs off. Jog to man pumps are off. Stereo lights.
257, just to make sure, what runway heading
How
is
do I have those
6,
on?
what 6 left?
Cool. Ice protection is off. Window heat is going off. Fuel pumps are off. Cargo heat's off. Beacon. Fuel control switches cut off. Chocks and brakes. Ah, 787. And we'll send that through. Left seat was a landing pilot. 8 cars. Cool. Final checklist: securing integral lights, emergency exit lights can actually go off now. And I'll leave the packs and the APU running while we finalise some items here. Still powers in.
Alright.
There's that 330 that we were right next to at Melbourne. Followed us all the way up. There's a 717 gate right there. Cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed that flight. Boeing 747 and Oscar Echo Juliet, apparently. I enjoyed it. In the real world, it was a lot less smoky and a lot less rainy on Wednesday when we did it. Nevertheless, wonderful aeroplane to fly in, the Boeing 747, both as passenger and pilot. I hope you've had a wonderful new year. Let's look forward to 2020. And I hope to see you guys sometime on the weekend. Till then, I've been Musical Aviator, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao for now.